everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day you're watching today. Sasha here. It's Wednesday, so y'all know what that means. Another episode of Wellness Wednesday. If I would stop shaking the camera, I want y'all to focus on not the time, but look at this. Triple digits in the weather. Triple digits. Of course, that's probably not the actual temperature, but it pretty much feels like this because of the humidity. And I wanted to take a second, or a couple hundred of them, to talk about the dangers of, heat. So join me as I just run some errands. Alright, y'all, so I'm just here running some errands very quick. Let me tell y'all, it's been in the triple digits for I don't know how long. And also, y'all, the phone might cut off because of y'all know if the temperature is too high, the phone will just, the camera will just shut off. So that's why I haven't really been doing much videos in the car unless, it's early in the morning or it's late at night. Because that way I can actually film in the car. But yeah, y'all, it's been like this for, yay long. It's been like in the triple digits even before 12 noontime. That's what it is. But my car, the clock is not set because I'm worried that something's up with my car and the clock system. But I actually I guess unintentionally did an experiment, y'all, in which, I was just waiting on my mother one day. I think it was earlier this Monday, and the car temperatures were no better. It was around 117 degrees Fahrenheit in the car. Not in the car, excuse me, but recorded by the car. Now, I just wanted to see something, y'all. And I ended up, just waiting. I turned the car off by mistake, but I was like, I'm not going to crank the car up again. I'm just going to wait. And I kid you not, within 2 minutes, I was sweating profusely. My tank top was drenched from the neck area and the back area. There was sweat forming on the upper tarsals of my fingers. It was crazy. And, the dangerous thing is anybody, staying in a hot car, the dangers of staying in a hot car. But, when parents leave their children, they think they're not going to be too long or whatever. But this car is probably getting those temps of upper 90s to triple digits. And it's very easy to get dehydrated, suffer a heat stroke, all that jazz for just, I don't know how long. And when I get these stories, when I hear these stories of people, they left their child in the car to do, unnecessary crap, it's heartbreaking. Because as a full-grown adult who's heavier, that has more, I guess, moisture content, if that's how you want to call it. But a full-grown adult sweating like a bull within 2 minutes of staying in the car, and then imagine a child who's half a fourth of the average adult size. They're in the car. They don't know any better. Like, with an adult, okay, they know, okay, it's a hot car. Let me, just do as much as I can to retain moisture, retain water within me. That's swallowing my saliva. The sweating is a mechanism that, it's something that's going on, that I have to do something. But a child doesn't know any better, for the most part. There are some children who are aware, hey, I'm in a hot car, let me get out, But for those that are unaware and they're left in the hot car, it's very scary because heat stroke, the damage of heat stroke, people seem to take that for granted. They'll think, whatever, they'll just get a little hot, or I'll be right back. It ain't gonna be no big deal. No, it's actually a big deal. Some people can even die of it. Unfortunately, there have been reports here in Florida that, people left their child, they left their pet, and, they ended up passing away because of dehydration. And, it's going to come a time where people are going to stop doing this because the climate seems to get more and more radical. Let me just park back here. And yeah, folks, just don't, if you think that you're going to take long, don't leave your kids. Take your kids with you. If it's your pet, y'all, leave them at home. Don't bring them with you. If you're going to have to leave your car out in the sun, shade doesn't do anything particular. Like, I've seen people park their car in the shade. It only helps with like a few degrees, especially if you're out here in the hottest part of the day. That is considered 10 or 11 to about 4, or even 12 to 4. That's when the sun is directly above our heads. That is the worst time to do any sort of outside activity if you do not have adequate hydration and, sun protection. So, folks, I just hope that you all don't encounter this, you don't do this, and the heat that's trapped in a car is no joke. And my heart goes out to those children, those pets that don't know what's going on, and they end up being damaged from it. They're hurting from it, and potentially even dying from it because of negligent, adults or caregivers, really. So yeah, y'all, just be safe out here. Stay hydrated. Definitely coming from a Floridian where the humidity cranks up the heat intensity. And, just be mindful of all those things. Don't exert yourself. Stay safe. So, folks, that's going to do it for another episode of Wellness Wednesday. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Any questions, comments, suggestions, or small talk, don't be a stranger. Leave it in my comment section below. Any and all are welcome. Greatly appreciated. Love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Hopefully, if you have occurred, or if you happen to run up on one of these instances, basically like alert somebody, alert officials, say, hey, there's a kid in the car. It's hot as blazes out here. You know, you don't want that kid, because like a lot of the times, you know, some of these deaths and injuries could be prevented if somebody would just, you know, whoever like parks next to the car with the child or pet inside, they alert somebody and say, hey, there's a, you know, child in here, there's a dog in here, can you help them out, because I know they got to be sweltering in that car. But yeah, a lot of these news reports say that it's too late, or, you know, they got to be hospitalized. So it is what it is. It's scary because, like, you know, within under 5 minutes, I was already sweating. And I wasn't really doing heavy activity. So just imagine a child doesn't know any better, doesn't, you know what's going on. They are just suffering in a car and they don't know why. So yeah, y'all, I will see you tomorrow for Thirsty Thursday. Really appreciate you watching. Not really a episode I enjoy doing, but it's something that, you know, it just occurred to me, and it's very, very rampant here in, you know, Florida or the Southeast. And it's like, it's something we should, you know, make the public more aware. Unfortunately, there are some individuals that don't really, you know, grasp the seriousness of leaving your kid or your pet in a hot car. But, you know, there are others that hopefully, you know, can be saved when there's an intervention going on. So yeah, y'all, I'll see you tomorrow for Thirsty Thursday. And until then, folks, take care, take it easy, make it a great day today and every day. And yeah, I'll see you next video. So take care. Bye now.